This is the Radio of Horror show at the Boston Comic Con 2018, doing a recorded interview with Vamp here at the con at her booth.
Yay!
It's been a couple of years since we tried to do this, but I'm glad we're finally able to do it. What have you been up to in the last couple of years? I saw you were in a movie.
Yeah, so lots of things. I did a ghost hunting show, which was awesome. I did a horror movie where no spoilers, but it's awesome and it's horror and it's gory and you'll love it.
Do you die?
Okay, spoiler, yes.
Do you smoke weed and get drunk? Is there a sex scene?
I mean, in the movie there is.
In the movie?
My scene is great. It's right off the bat. You're going to love it. The movie's called Pool Party Massacre.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Great.
I see you getting your throat slit right here on the table.
Yeah, it's really fun stuff. It was a great day at work for me.
Did you feel like Kevin Bacon in that scene? You know, he gets the arrow through the neck in Friday the 13th?
I mean, mine was, I feel like there was so much more finesse. You know, it was like, in my mind, as I remember it, it's all in slow motion, the blood's dripping. It was a good moment in my life.
How long does it take to kill you? The off-camera question, like how long does it take the setup and everything?
It actually wasn't that long. They had like the blood gag was already pretty much prepped, so it just kind of put it on me in a little bit of special effects makeup, but it wasn't too long.
Now, let me ask you a question, and this is not to be. I'm just going to ask it the way I think of it, so it's going to be as professional as I possibly can.
Okay.
You are incredibly beautiful, but as you get older, do you want to pursue an acting career more than a modeling career?
I've always acted and modeled simultaneously, so it's
But do you feel like you're going to pursue one more than the other later on?
No, I've never been one to say I'm just going to do this.
Okay.
I probably have 10 jobs I'm always doing at once. I do a kids puppet show, I act, I model, I host. I have my own merchandise lines, clothing, hats, pins, phone cases. So I've never been one to say this is who I am, I only do this thing. I'm always doing multiple things at once and I love it.
What's your advice for anyone who wants to create their own brand such as you have?
I think what's really important when you're creating a brand is knowing where you want to end at. Like not necessarily like where you want it to end, but what your ultimate goal is. Because once you know, say that your brand and you want to be like a merchandise brand, then you know the avenue to pursue. But if you don't know what your actual goal is and you just want to be a brand, but you're not sure, do you want to create content? Do you want to create merchandise? Do you want to have a show? It can be very difficult. That's a lot of things to it's a big spider web, so you have to figure out all of the angles to get to the middle of that web.
You're best known for being like kind of a dark cosplayer, a mysterious mistress of the night in cosplay. Do you like that?
I love that. I have been a Halloween kid ever since I was tiny, and I've always been into ghosts and skeletons and ghouls and witches.
You must be going nuts right now with all the Halloween stuff in stores in July and August.
I literally, I know before it even comes out.
That's awesome.
I have the inside scoop on what's going to be in the stores.
Is Count Chocula your cereal choice in the morning?
I do love Count Chocula. I'm trying to cut down on the sugar. Okay. So.
What about black coffee versus brown coffee?
I don't drink coffee actually. I drink tea. Okay. Yeah, I don't do caffeine. I haven't done it in a while. I used to do caffeinated tea, but I've even cut that out because I get migraines. So
you portray all these supernatural, really dark, sexy creatures of the night. Do you believe in the occult in any way?
I do. Like I said, I did a ghost hunting show.
That's right. You did. What show was it?
It's called Ghosted.
Ghosted?
Yes. You can search for it online. It was super fun. Essentially, it was me going through the South hunting for ghosts. And the one cool thing about it is it wasn't just a ghost hunting show, it was a travel show. So we would go to the location, we'd meet the people, we'd learn the history, we'd try the food, and then at nighttime we'd go ghost hunting. You
know, it's pretty sad. I do a show called Supernatural Creatures Lore where we talk about monsters, mythology, ghosts, and goblins connected to the TV series Supernatural, and I don't believe in ghosts.
Well, that's unfortunate.
But I believe in aliens because I think you'd have to be pretty ignorant to believe that we're the only beings in the galaxy. So we need the Space Force, don't we?
It's true. I totally believe in aliens. There's no way we're the only people on this planet.
And that's why we need the Space Force.
Yes. But the fact that you don't believe in ghosts is a little upsetting. But I understand that because it takes an experience for people to be a believer. So you just haven't had your experience yet.
But I do have a friend who's a vampire.
That's cool too.
Yeah. What's the most unusual fan experience you have ever had in your life, and that doesn't just mean at a convention?
Well, I would say it was probably at a convention because there's the more concentrated people. I've been asked multiple times if someone could marry me. My husband's
Wow.
always at the show with me, and that doesn't stop anyone, even if my husband's right next to me, which you got balls, you know? So one guy, we were in the middle, I was walking to a photo op, and he stopped me in the middle of a giant crowd of people, gets down on one knee and proposes to me with a ring pop. And of course I said no, because I have a husband, but then I asked if I could have the ring pop, and he said yes, so it was a really great experience.
Do you think he was serious?
I mean, I hope not.
Have you ever had someone tattoo your face on their body?
Yes.
Really?
Multiple times, yeah.
Do you find that flattering or weird?
They did a great job on the tattoo, so I thought it was really awesome.
Does your husband find that flattering or weird?
He loves tattoos. He's covered in tattoos, so he finds it pretty awesome. It's rad art. So when someone puts rad art on their body, regardless of whose face it is, it's really cool. And to me, that is that's super duper meaningful. To me, that someone likes my work enough to put it on their body forever.
How did you and your husband meet?
So we actually met on
We're getting to the
MySpace.
romance part of this show now.
Yeah, we met on MySpace.
Oh my god, that's so old!
Or Tinder. Yeah.
That's so adorable,
Old
though.
lady, you know?
I met my girlfriend in Waltham, Connecticut. It's a coffee shop.
It's cool. The
Yeah.
old-fashioned way, in person.
Exactly. She's gonna be here on Sunday, so I'll introduce you.
Cool.
What is the last question. You must collect stuff. What do you and your husband collect? We'll throw him in there too.
So we try not to collect a lot of things, especially doing conventions, because you see so many things all the time. You're like, I want that. But at a certain point, you run out of room. But we do collect
Souls.
We collect skulls and we collect horror movie memorabilia.
Oh my god, I love you so much.
Just cool movies and cool stuff we like. I lied. Skulls, Halloween things, because it's not Halloween decorations, it's actual all year round decor in our house, and horror movie memorabilia.
All right, go.
This is LeeAnna Vamp, and you're listening to Radio Horror.